You're joking. Not another one?
Can you remember Jam?
Yeah.
Can you remember
ChrisMorris? Yeah.
Remember the episodes where they were just it was like a 0.5 of a second off.
So with Jam, they used to play the episode, and then about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they'd play a fucked up version. And there was one where it was like a 2-inch in the centre of the screen.
So I got the DVD.
Yeah.
I got the Jam DVD, right?
I had the DVD.
No. Brilliant. Love it. Apart from one feature on the DVD.
Right.
And it's called... Now, you click on it and it's like, are you sure you want to be... And you're like, yes. You press it again. And what it does is, I don't know how it does it, but it locks the DVD out. So you cannot eject, you cannot turn it off unless you pull it at the plug. You can't skip, you cannot do anything. And all that plays is every single episode of Jam. And you can only unlock your DVD when you've finished it. So you've got to go through all of the episodes, then you've got to go through all of the fucked episodes, and you just like, yeah,
okay,
like,
yeah, definitely.
But apart from that, brilliant.
Tangent, one of my favourite episodes, one of my favourite sketches, obviously apart from the Doctor, when he's like stroking his own leg to Brian Eno, is there's a Simon Pegg sketch,
right?
And he's arguing with his missus.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw you with that other woman. It's like, what other woman? He's like, you were down the alleyway and I saw you. You were kissing her. You were kissing this other woman. Who is she? And he's like, oh, darling, no. I wasn't kissing her. I saw you. No, I wasn't kissing her. I was her.
Oh, yeah. And then she's like,
oh no, that's
okay
fine.
then. That's fine. Why didn't you tell me?
Jesus
If you've never seen Jam, I don't know how to explain it without... It's like the darkest British...
ChrisMorris used to do Brass Eye.
Which was amazing.
Which was incredible, which was satire.
Upon satire.
Yeah.
It was and then satire on top of that.
Yeah. And actually, one of the interviewees that he had on there was somebody that I almost put in my list.
Really?
For the 90s tracks.
What? No way.
I'm going to call it out now and see if you got it on your list.
Go on.
Babylon Zoo, Spaceman.
No, but we can have a good old fucking chat about that song if you want.
Okay, in a bit.
Brilliant.
Right. But then ChrisMorris wrote Brass Eye with Charlie Brooker.
Yeah.
Charlie Brooker wrote Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah.
And obviously Screen Wipe, TV Wipe and all that stuff. Charlie Brooker also co-wrote Jam.
Oh, did he really? I did not realise. I thought
so,
it was solely ChrisMorris.
ChrisMorris is amazing. Yeah. Amazing actor. The brain...
was Charlie Brooker.
Is Charlie Brooker.
Right, that makes sense.
If you like Black Mirror, go and watch Jam.
Just be warned, it is...
You'll cancel yourself for laughing at it.
Yeah, the moment you laugh, you realise you're going to hell.
Yeah.
We've accepted it. We're okay with that. Fine.
Why he takes a disabled sister to the landlord? Don't keep this in. Don't keep this in. Fuck.
I'm probably keeping it in. Go and watch it. Go and watch Jam and go and watch Brass Eye. Brass Eye is just another level of hilarity.
It's of a time though, isn't it?
It is definitely of a time, but again, you will cancel yourself for laughing at it.
Security footage of a paedophile disguised as a school. He's been getting away with it in Sheffield for 12 years.
Send the little child to space and it's like... So NASA said this is the one thing they didn't want to happen.
It's set as a news programme. And one of the news pieces, I think that's in the first episode. No, that's in that paedophile episode, isn't it? Yeah. They basically explain that, like, there's this paedophile that they've caught. And because he's such a bad paedophile, which they all are, but he's especially worse, they decide to send him into space where he can't harm any other children. And then it turns out that there was a child left on board, or
This
got
little
snuck
child on a
board.
school trip just decided to sneak
Yeah.
on board and get sent up with him. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen. So right, he'll lose interest in 8 years.
Oh God, we're going to hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Brilliant.
Oh, I hope you can edit all that out.
No way.
I watch these particular videos called Snack Wars,
Right.
and it normally pits somebody British or from the UK against somebody from another part of the world. And they'll put an English dish versus whatever person their dish. Do you know what I mean? So if it's American, it'll be American versus UK. And it got me thinking, is like some of the reactions from like the Americans, especially about certain foods that we have,
Yeah.
blows my mind. And so I thought we could just highlight the fact of what we like to eat, what we don't like to eat, and sort of the crazy concoctions or British delicacies, as we'll call it.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with one that I absolutely fucking hate.
Right.
Hate. And when you find out how it's made, it just makes it even worse.
Okay.
So I'm going to explain how it's made, and then you can guess what the product is.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're making beer. When we make beer, we have a residue and waste sludge byproduct that essentially falls to the bottom of the tank. They then scoop that up into a jar, twist the lid, put it in some crates, send it to the supermarket, and strange people buy it. Do you know what it is?
I can easily guess what that is.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's yeast. So it's going to be Marmite.
Yes.
Do you not like Marmite?
I fucking despise Marmite. It is fucking horrible.
Okay.
Just the problem is, my entire family love Marmite,
Right.
and so
So you don't like Twiglets either?
no, fuck no.
Remember Mr. Bean where he gets
Yeah.
the branches
Yeah.
and dips it in Marmite?
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Nothing at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is one of those, and their slogan was "Love it or hate it."
Yes.
And genuinely, I don't think I've ever met anybody that's kind of like, nah, with it. It's either you love it or you hate it, and I am definitely on the hate train
Okay.
for Marmite. It is fucking foul. It smells foul. It looks foul, and you eat it, and you're just like, why?
Yeah.
What soulless demon has
Literally scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, exactly. They have scraped the bottom of the barrel and come out with Marmite.
Do you want to know what's going to blow your mind?
Oh, I don't.
I neither love nor hate it. I can eat Marmite. I like Twiglets. I never think to buy it. It's not something that I go past and go, need to stock up on my Marmite.
Oh, you see, in
It's not
this household, we've got to buy Marmite.
In this household?
Yeah, my house. Yeah, you've got to
Right.
buy Marmite. You've got to have Marmite.
Serious?
Marmite and toast.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
alright for that foulness.
No.
Thanks. Yeah, fuck that.
I always found the problem with Marmite on toast. I like butter on my toast.
Yeah, well, I deal with this every day.
Right. How do you spread Marmite?
You don't. You dab it
Yeah.
and then you spread it.
Yeah, okay, so because it's a tiny little opening on the jar,
Yes.
so you put your knife in,
Yeah.
and you get it on the knife,
Yeah.
but it still doesn't spread.
No, it doesn't, because it literally hits the butter and goes, see ya. So you have to like dab it on like that, and then kind of like give it a bit of a fucking.
Just fettle it over
Yeah,
the
it's
bread. Yeah.
fucking disgusting, but
Yeah, I don't like to have to work hard to make something.
exactly.
Right.
So, you know, people across the world, if you're watching, I just want
Australia's got Vegemite.
they have, and I can't imagine that's fucking great.
No.
Like,
No.
so I'm going to kick off with Marmite, and absolutely, I fucking despise the stuff, but it's basically a tar-like substance.
Yeah. You don't want it on your fingers.
No, do you?
So why do you want it in your belly?
It like stains your fingers.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. So, what British
Okay.
delicacy would you?
Yorkshire pudding.
Now, is this now? Again, with Americans, they hear the word pudding and think it's a sweet treat.
A Yorkshire pudding is a pudding.
Now, a Yorkshire pudding is a pudding, but it is also a staple on a Sunday dinner.
It is a savoury addition to your Sunday roast.
It is. It can be savoury and sweet.
Yes.
Which is insane. Milk, egg, flour, I believe.
No.
No?
No.
How do you do it?
Asda freezers and get some Aunt
Oh,
Bessie's.
mate.
Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire puddings are top tier.
They are top tier, but when you have a homemade Yorkshire pudding
Yeah.
and it looks like it's been through Chernobyl,
Yeah.
mate, you can't beat it. Honestly, they are phenomenal.
Can you remember when you were a kid
milk,
when-
egg, flour.
When you were a kid and your mum would make the Yorkshire puddings and she'd put them in and then it'd be, don't open the oven door.
Yeah.
Don't open the
Yeah,
oven door.
I
10
get
minutes.
that. I get that now. Right,
Really?
literally open that door, everything's ruined.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, because you got to keep that rise going.
Yeah. Do you know how to avoid all that?
Just buy Aunt
Buy Aunt
Bessie's.
Bessie's. Another good one. Most supermarkets, they do a giant Yorkshire pudding. They're about £1 each.
Yeah.
Which is great. Like if it's just me and my partner, or I know you've got a bigger family, but for £2, you've basically got your plate, then a plate-sized Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Then you put your roast on it.
Yeah.
Bit of thick gravy, not a problem, doesn't go through the bottom. Top it off. Couple of Aunt Bessie's.
Perfection.
Oh, for God's sake, Yorkshire pudding on top of I'm going to add Yorkshire pudding to my Yorkshire pudding.
Absolutely, because you're not getting the full Yorkshire pudding experience.
No.
If you've got your roast inside of Yorkshire pudding.
No, it just becomes part of it. No, I can get down with that. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I can stick a Yorkshire pudding with fucking anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Eggs, chips and beans, stick a Yorkshire pudding on it.
Why not?
Fucking hell yeah.
Yeah.
Full English breakfast, stick a Yorkshire pudding on it. Fucking why not?
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? If
Make like a little cup of beans.
Listen, right. YouTube Shorts, there is a phenomenal, I believe he's a chef, but the videos are like him just at home with his wife or with his mates. Australian guy.
Right.
He cooks fucking phenomenal food. Like, but he just tries to do a full English breakfast, bro. And he fucks it into the ground. Like, he starts putting like leaf on it.
Fucking diabolical.
You know, like green leaf?
There's no green component
And
to
the
a
tomatoes
full
are like, not your fat, like Jimmy ass
Well, they
tomatoes.
can fuck off for a
right?
start
Yeah, I
anyway.
mean, yeah.
Like,
But
tomatoes,
like,
just get 'em
he's
off.
like, tomatoes on the vine.
English.
And you're like, that's not fully, sorry, mate. Like, and it's just not. And I looked in the comments, and all the British people are like, "You're a fucking travesty." You know?
You're a fucking embarrassment.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
The only way you can make a Yorkshire pudding with a roast better is now they start doing the big Yorkshire pudding wrap.
Yeah, everything's
that.
got to be a wrap.
Like, but that is amazing. You know, when you go to a Christmas market and you go, "Oh, could I have a burrito? Could I have a Sunday roast burrito?"
Yeah.
Wrapped in a Yorkshire
Yeah.
pudding. Yeah, I'm
How
doing
can we
it.
British this?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Yorkshire pudding. I love a Yorkshire pudding. Speaking of loving, I love a sausage roll. And this
A
confuses.
Greg's sausage roll.
Calm down. You know what? I don't get this Greg's business. I don't understand that. It's fucking grim. Greg's is dirty.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably like the Taco Bell of takeout for Americans. Greg's is our Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just,
It's nice in the moment.
I mean,
it's
it might
just-
be for you. Right? It's fucking.
No.
Sausage, cheese, and bean melt. I can get down with.
See, I can only get a sausage roll from Greg's. I don't like any of the other stuff.
Oh no, fuck that. Yeah, no, I can do a sausage, cheese, and bean melt, and I can do one of their baguettes because it's a baguette. I mean, you can't fuck a baguette up. Even Greg's can't fuck a baguette up. But everything, it never comes hot.
No.
It always comes either lukewarm or cold. And you're just like, what's the fucking point? I grew up with flaky sausage rolls from like Birds and Three Chefs.
Mate,
like
Birds.
you proper sausage rolls. Do you
Birds
know what I mean?
Bakers.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that's just a Derby thing.
Yeah.
Like, because we've grown up with it.
Well, I grew up near Birmingham, so we had 3 chefs.
Okay.
We never had a Birds bakery.
Wow.
We had 3 chefs, and then fucking Greg's come along and fucking ruined it with their fucking tasteless fucking shite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's about 7 Greg's in Derby City Centre.
Yeah, mate, it's a joke.
It's
There's also a fucking Popeye's chicken in Derby.
there is.
It's so fucking good. I've said it before. But it's so fucking good. Like, honestly, fucking kicks the ass of KFC all day fucking long. And then there's another place, but it's in Notts, called Jollibee.
Right.
And that fucking kicks the arse of fucking
Popeyes.
but only just.
Right, okay.
Like, yeah, so sausage rolls, you can have them cold, you can have them hot, you can eat them crisps, you can eat them on their own, you can pop the lid. So pop the lid, you can put cheese in there, flip the lid back,
Ooh.
stick that bitch in the microwave for 30 seconds, and boom.
Mate.
You can pop the lid, stick tomato sauce, stick brown sauce, whatever you want in it, flip the lid, and you can eat it cold, or you warm them up, and then you can't really pop the lid because they just become a bit greasy at that point, but you dip them in tomato sauce, they're fantastic. Dip them in sweet chili sauce, fantastic.
Mate.
Yeah, boy.
42 years I've been on this planet. Never once have I thought to open a sausage roll
Oh, mate.
and put cheese on it.
Oh, mate.
I love you.
The innovator of
You've
like
literally just changed my
fucking
world.
crazy ass food. I'm right here.
Just add cheese to anything, basically.
Basically, yeah. And you can add whatever cheese you want. And you can stick it in the microwave for anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing becomes a hot, greasy mess of just fucking deliciousness. Sausage roll, chips and beans is a meal of kings, of gods. Yeah. I don't know what it is about, but you've got to have stodgy beans, homemade chips,
Okay.
and hot sausage rolls.
I went through a phase of getting a sausage roll and chips for lunch when I was at my previous job.
You've got to add the beans in there. The beans add something to that dish. And again, it might just be a British thing with beans and a love of beans, but like it just adds something to that. It's just like that extra layer of stodge on top of the sausage roll stodge.
Stodge on stodge on stodge.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, fucking a sausage roll is amazing.
Well, talking of cheese.
Hell, you can even pop the lid of a sausage roll, put crisps in that little bitch, crush them up.
Yeah.
Yeek. That's
Yeah.
what I do
And a
for
cold
dinner.
sausage
That's,
roll, yeah.
That's what I do for lunch.
Okay. Talking of cheese, it is a very English white crumbly cheese.
Yeah.
Not the American cheese.
No.
Not the orangey rubbery cheese.
No.
It's a block of white crumbly Cheshire. Wednesday, my mouth is watering. Honestly. Cheshire cheese, Wensleydale.
Yeah.
We're British. We love cheddar cheese. Cheddar, absolutely fine. For me, it's got to be extra mature cheddar.
I'm more on the mature cheddar side now than I was when I was younger. I
like cheese to have a good taste, but
Yeah.
Cheshire is mild, Wensleydale is mild, but that's more about the texture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you put your knife through it, and yeah, you can get a slice, but then half of the block comes with it because it's all just crumbled and broken.
Yeah.
And you go, oh no, I've got to add half of this block of cheese to my plate because it's in pieces. Oh dear,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next minute you just feel done because you've eaten too much cheese.
Oh man, this is going to sound awful on the microphone. God. But yeah, white crumbly cheese.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great shot.
It's not necessarily a delicacy like a jelly deal or...
No, but nobody's eating jelly
No
deals.
one's eating jelly
No one's eating jelly deals, no one's eating cockles, and no one's eating mussels. Like, all three of those can just straight fuck off.
Quintessential British experience was the fish man who used to come round the pubs.
Yes.
And you'd be close to last orders.
Yeah.
And a fishmonger would walk in at like 9:30,
Yeah.
10:15 with
a basket, a literal wicker basket of fish.
Basket and go, cockles,
Yeah.
mussels, whelks.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck wants a jar of...
Yeah, 60-year-old bloke's like, oh yeah, I guess some of
Yeah,
that. Yeah. You're fucking grim, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking... I can't deal with that shit.
No.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Next.
I suppose the British delicacy is the full English breakfast. I know we've just spoke about it, but... Yeah.
Ingredients on a full English.
Go on.
No, for you.
Oh, okay. Eggs.
Fried eggs.
Fried or scrambled or both.
Okay.
I love a bit of both.
That's fine.
On the same plate. But you've got to do scrambled eggs only one way.
In the frying pan. Not in the microwave. Did your mum ever make them in the microwave?
Whisk
them in a little jug and then just pop it in there and it would rise.
Yeah, we do that.
Do you?
We do that now. It's like the fastest way to get scrambled eggs,
Yeah,
and it's so fucking nice.
Okay.
But the proper way is either in a pan or frying pan.
Basically a scrambled omelette, effectively.
You don't add anything to it.
Nope.
Just straight raw egg.
Okay.
No butter, no milk. I can't handle this scrambled egg where it's like, oh yeah, here's half a fucking pint of milk with it. Like, wet scrambled.
Right.
No.
Okay.
It's got to be dry, like scrambled egg. You know what I mean? So, fried egg. Eggs, beans, obviously. Stodgy as fuck. Got to be like cement beans.
Mm-hmm.
Fried bread. Got to have fried bread.
Okay.
Sausage. Ridiculously well done bacon.
Yeah, crispy bacon.
I'm one for hash browns.
Which
I know is an Irish thing, apparently.
Okay.
Comes from Ireland, that. But stick them fucking bad boys on there. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything else. I don't mind black pudding. I've had black pudding. I don't mind black pudding. The very thought of black pudding freaks me out.
Yeah, I like to eat
And then when you eat black pudding, you're like, actually, this tastes like sausage and is really nice.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, that was just a blood clot.
Yeah, basically.
No, I'm good.
A dry blood clot. Don't like tomatoes.
Nope.
Don't like mushrooms.
Okay.
I love a bit of toast with it as well, on top of the fried bread.
Okay.
But I think that's about it. I don't know if I'm missing something.
So, on a full English, for me, 2 fried eggs.
Yeah.
3 sausages.
Yeah.
About 6 rashers of crispy bacon.
I didn't realise we were numbering this shit.
Oh, well, this is my full English. But we'll go... So, for my full English, fried eggs, sausages, crispy bacon, but not well done.
Right.
I don't want to pick up my bacon and it just flop.
No.
Like no. No. I don't want the white fat. I want the gold fat on the edges. Baked beans.
Yeah.
I go for toast over fried bread.
Okay.
Just because it's really, really bad for
I mean, you're already fucked with what you're eating, so you might as well just get a little bit
Not really,
more
because you can grill your sausages and your bacon. You're frying your eggs.
All right, healthy boy. All right, I've got an idea. Go join fucking Australian boy and have your fucking healthy fucking English, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I do like fried bread.
Yes.
I also really love eggy bread.
Yeah, eggy bread's quite nice.
I would have eggy bread made in a frying pan over fried bread on its own.
Okay. You see, I'd have sausage, egg, bacon, all in a frying pan. And then when you're done with that, that's when you put your fried bread in. Because you get all the flavour of the bacon, the sausage and the egg. And that's essentially what you're meant to do.
Right, so
because you would cook your fried bread right at the very end. Because fuck me, does that thing fry almost instantaneously.
Because a full English technically is called a fry up.
Yes.
Do you want a fry up?
Yeah. And essentially what you're meant to do is chuck it all in a frying pan, including your tomatoes, mushrooms, everything.
Off it goes.
Everything goes in this fucking frying pan, all cooks at the same time. Fuck off on a plate. You better fucking eat it. You know what I mean?
I like my beans.
Yeah.
When I go to somewhere for a nice fancy breakfast and they put the beans in the little bowl and then put it in the middle of the plate, I think it's a good idea, but you do end up getting to a point you just tip them all out anyway, so it's...
Instantly?
I do like to work through some. Like, I'll dip my toast in there to start off with. And,
bro.
Yeah.
Do you not know? You got to build. Do you not know about building?
Go on.
Flavour building.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, mate. The way I eat full English is I will take a snippet.
Like a fucking homeless man.
I'll take a snippet of each bit and have it in one. So you get a bit of bacon, a bit of sausage, a bit of egg, a bit of fried bread. Then you get your beans and scoop that on the top and eat it.
Oh no.
Essentially you're getting like full English bites.
Oh no.
Every time.
No.
Like, you can't.
Bro, no.
Listen, yeah, I know about separating food. I'll eat a Big Mac separate.
I've seen it. I've seen the monstrosity. That
Fuck
is
off,
you
is it a monstrosity?
eating a Big Mac where you go, oh cool, I've got 3 bits of bread, so one of these can make a separate sandwich.
Right,
all on its
listen,
own.
yeah. Tangent, Big Mac, yeah. Top bun. Pop it off, fold that bitch in half. Chips. Chip sandwich, yeah. Next, beef patty. Grab that, flip, slap that in half. Chips on top of that. That's like some weird beef sandwich, chippy sandwich. You know what I mean? Sick as fuck. Next bit, bread with lettuce, sauce, and onion on it. That's like a deluxe chip sandwich, bro. Deluxe. Very important that you need to remember, bro, is that secondary beef patty layer with the cheese melded to it and the lettuce, that doesn't get chips. Because that's like the best part of a Big Mac. So you eat that just straight raw, because that's incredible. What you're left with? Bun at the end with a bit of cheese. Stick some chips in that bitch. There you go. You've got like a semi-deluxe fucking chip sandwich.
So you've had 2 chip butties, a beef butty, and a cheesy burger.
Yeah. I will fight you if you do not honestly. Just try it. Just try eating.
Do you know
a Big
why I
Mac
won't
that
try
way.
that?
Probably because you don't eat Big Macs. Like,
I don't like the Big Mac sauce.
I mean, it does accentuate the sauce. I'm not gonna, but you know, when you add chips to that, it kind of dulls that shit down. And it's really nice. I'd give it a go. Honestly, I'd try a Big Mac my way, and I don't know if you'd go back.
Definitely won't go back for another one.
I don't know if you'd go back to eating a Big Mac normal. And it's only a Big Mac. You can't do it with any other. You can't do it with any other meal. Like any other meal. It's that tiered system.
Right. Do you want a nice variation on an English breakfast?
Go on.
Crispy hash browns.
Yeah.
Sausage patty.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Right.
So, like hash browns, like you know, you get the little triangles. So stack them up into squares. So you maybe got 4 or 8. So you've got a nice like base.
Yeah.
Sausage patty meat.
Yeah.
Cooked on top of that. Cooked bacon, crispy bacon on top of that.
There's got to be cheese.
Of course, there's fucking cheese.
There's got to be something to hold this shit together.
So I can't remember if I put the cheese on top of the hash browns or on top of the sausage meat, but it's in one of them.
Either fucking either.
Golden syrup.
Okay, yeah.
On top of that.
Sweetness.
Then fried eggs on top of that. Like runny fried egg, so you can just break them and off it goes, mate. Yeah. Deluxe.
Yeah.
Deluxe.
I'm quite partial to a wrap nowadays.
Yeah.
Sausage patty wraps, sausage bacon wraps, sausage hash brown wraps.
Okay.
Anything really, stick it in a wrap. I'll have a burger in a wrap. I've actually done it.
You know, is it Beardo Weirdo? The guy, I'm never going to be a skinny man. Does like all the deep fried food stuff.
Fuck knows, but he sounds like a character.
Oh mate, he's incredible.
Yeah.
So he does like live react or just reacts to people making food. Watched one the other day, someone's got a wrap. Burrito wrap.
Yeah.
Peanut butter on it.
Yeah.
And then they put a cheesecake on it.
Right.
And then they wrap it up. Deep fry batter it. Mate.
Thing is, and I've said this before, there are certain foods where you eat it and you instantly regret eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I shouldn't have done that. And I've said before, a deep fried Mars bar is one of them.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. You feel like you're in trouble when you've
I
had
made a mistake.
And I can imagine that's very much the same.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, any more British delicacies you can think of?
Crumpets.
Yeah, boy.
Not a pikelet.
No.
Fuck pikelets.
Yeah.
A crumpet.
Yes.
One of the hardest fucking things to cook right.
One of the hardest things to butter correctly.
Yeah.
Because again, that very much like with the Marmite thing, for some reason butter just does not want to stick to a crumpet.
It does not. Also, they've already got quite a brown base to them.
They have, yeah.
If you fuck that up
Yeah.
in the toaster,
Yeah.
you've got black base.
Yeah, you have.
The balance of trying to, like, you've got your toast setting. Nobody thinks about the crumpet setting.
No, the crumpet setting is it's a fine art.
You either get it overcooked on the outside and it's stodgy in the middle.
You want it just slightly crispy.
Just to be golden.
Yeah, but still that.
Yeah. You want it soft.
Yeah.
You don't want it stodgy.
No.
But most of the time,
don't
you
want it stodgy.
overcook the outside
Yeah.
and it's raw inside.
Yeah. Do your teeth feel weird after eating?
Yes.
them?
Yes. I just bit in a load of holes.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like your teeth, your whole mouth feels weird after eating it.
It's like an edible sponge.
It's almost like when you drink Coca-Cola. If you ever drink Coca-Cola, you get like furry teeth.
Yes.
It's almost like that. It's fucking weird. But yeah, crumpets are the one. They look horrendous because of all the holes in them. And if you've got that mad hole,
Trypophobia?
something like that, yeah, you're not going to enjoy crumpets, I promise you.
Yeah.
But just close your eyes and stick it in your mouth.
I've got a black...
Mr. Brains, faggots.
Mum, he stole me faggots. Yeah.
How to explain what a faggot is? I don't. It's like an underdeveloped meatball.
It's a meatball that's also made with, like, herbs and spices, isn't it? And
It's
onion and bits. And...
Yeah, it's a weird little meatball, but not like a spaghetti and meatballs type meatball. It's very loose, and it's always in like gravy, like, and it's a very peculiar taste.
It's weird. It's like a British version of haggis. I like that weird.
Yeah,
kind
I
of...
mean, I'm almost certain faggots are from Scotland.
Right.
I've got a feeling like they're definitely from up north, way up north. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's one of them haggis-based style foods. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the same with black pudding as well. I think that comes from up north as well. Do you know what I mean? Like the south tend to have eels and jelly
Standards.
things and pickled things.
Yeah.
Whereas the north,
Piccalilli. Oh.
pickled eggs. Why?
Yeah.
Pickled onions.
No.
Why?
No.
Like we have crisps in this country, Monster Munch crisps they're called pickled onion. They are the twangiest fucking things, and I don't mind them. But then when you look at pickled onions in a jar, you just like, I'm never fucking eating.
I just had a flashback of being a kid. I'm not a fan of pickled stuff. Don't like gherkins.
No.
However, my sister loves pickled onions.
Right.
And when we were kids, she used to torment me and open the jar and like put it in my face. And I always remember I must have been 7, 8 years old, and she was having them, and I was like, they smell, take them away from me. So she'd have another one, crunch it up in the mouth, and then came over and burped in my face. And when she burped, I vomited, but physical all over her. She's like,
Yeah, banging. I was at my mum's a couple of nights ago, and we had dinner. It was on Sunday. We had Sunday roast, but for some reason on the table, pickled onions.
Yeah.
Why? Fuck knows. And my daughter was like, dared, like my wife, her mom, to go, I dare you to eat one of them, because, you know, she's never really seen them, because you don't get them anymore they're normally in fish and chip shops along with pickled eggs.
Okay.
That's normally where you would have picked them up from. You can go to the fucking supermarket now, they're all in jars and everything.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much where pickled onions and eggs sort of
chippies.
Yeah, chip shops,
Okay.
and they'd just be in big glass jars.
Yeah.
Ugh. So Becca was like, obviously likes pickled onions, so she was just like, pop, straight in, and it was fine. But then, literally, like 2 seconds after she'd opened the jar, you just get this fucking bang, and you're like, oh my god, it stinks, and it's that fucking vinegar, like,
Yeah.
oh mate,
Yeah. Just old stewed jarred up vinegar.
fuck,
Yeah.
fucking grim. But yeah, faggots with I think it was mainly with like mashed potato and stuff, and I fucking can't stand mashed potato.
No.
So I've only ever had it once or twice, and they weren't too bad. But again,
But like you said, it's called Mr. Brains faggots.
yeah, it's like
You don't just go and buy faggots.
No.
Like you
No,
don't
no,
buy,
no, yeah.
You don't buy Yorkshire puddings. You buy Aunt Bessie's
Yeah.
Yorkshire puddings. You
Yeah.
buy Mr. Brains faggots.
yeah, Heinz beans,
Heinz beans.
Like-
Yeah.
Heinz tomato sauce, HP sauce,
Oh,
which is Houses of Parliament sauce. That's what
Oh,
HP stands
okay.
for, Houses of Parliament.
okay.
It was their special little sauce.
So what's Daddy's sauce? Ask your mum.
I love Daddy's tomato sauce, you know. There's a twang to that
Yeah.
you just can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, brown sauce is fish based.
Is it really?
It's fish based.
Did you know vinegar is not actually vinegar?
I did not.
Like, you can't actually... Like, vinegar, like, real vinegar is like fucking poisonous or some shit.
Yeah, like a cleaning chemical.
Yeah, whereas it's like malt vinegar.
Yes.
So it's like water... It's like a water-based vinegar.
Right.
And that's what
what
you
you
put
put
on
in
your
your fish and
chips.
chips,
That's
yeah.
what's on in your everything. Like,
Okay. So you don't like
crazy, isn't
pickled
it?
onions?
No, mate.
Do you like vinegar on your chips?
You've got to have vinegar on your chips. For some reason, as well. So we have chips in bags. They come in bags, which is basically just paper wrapping, but it's classed as a bag of chips. And essentially, a bit of greaseproof paper.
Yeah.
The chip person, just like fucking shoveling the chips into the fucking thing onto the paper, and then you'd lash it with fucking salt and vinegar. When you got home, you'd it's normally like a 5 minute. Normally, you'd get the chips in 5 minutes, you'd be home. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
one of them. And whatever happens in that bag, because they've scooped the chips up, they normally chop into the chips in certain areas. So when you're eating a bag of chips, you get these like little golden spots of like vinegary chips. But it's not like overpowering vinegar, it's just really fucking nice. And that's like the best bit. And the other part of that would be crunchy bits,
Yes.
which are phenomenal.
Yeah. Because you can order those separately, can't you?
And they're normally free.
Yeah.
Because they're just called, or scraps.
Scraps.
Scraps is what they're
Chip shop
called.
scraps.
Yeah, chip shop scraps.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is the bottom of the fryer where they take out like the load of chips. And
Yeah,
it's
so-
all, like the little goldy.
Yeah, so
offcuts and-
whenever they've battered anything in the fryer, it normally just floats on the top.
Yeah.
And you'll see them like with a basket just pulling
Okay.
that around, and that is basically the scraps. Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah.
So if we've missed any British delicacies out, and which we have, I know we have, please shout them down in the comments. Wherever you're from, that's not Britain, like UK. What are your delicacies? Like German delicacies, or American delicacies, or French, Dutch? You know, what do you guys have?
Mate, stroop waffles.
Yeah, stroop waffles are fucking incredible, bro. You know, what do you guys have? And it'd be quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
You know, read what you guys have had and comment back with you guys.
And if you're from anywhere in the UK that's not the Midlands, it's called a fucking cob.
Yeah. It's called a fucking cob.
It's a cob.
And do you know why it's called a cob? Do you know why it's called a cob?
Tell me.
It's called a cob.
Circle of bread.
It's called a cob because it looks like a fucking cobblestone.
There you go.
And that is literally the reason why it's called a cob.
Right.
Because it looked like... If you come to this country, some of the roads still in this country are cobblestoned roads. And if you look down, you'll be like, oh, look, those cobs. Because it's a fucking cob.
It's cob.
It's not a barm cake.
Fuck that.
Fucking Manchester like that is.
Right, okay. I'll have a chip bap.
No. No.
Yeah.
A bap.
A bap.
What
a bap.
the
A
fuck is a
roll.
bap?
A bap. A roll.
Mate,
a bun.
No.
Absolutely
Okay.
fine.
Just think about what you're saying. A
Yeah.
bap.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a bap?
A cob is a small horse.
A cob is a cobble.
That's an abbreviation.
Cobblestone.
That's a shortened version of a cobble.
Yeah.
It's a cob.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But a bap.
Yeah.
No, mate. No.
Short for bapple.
And it's not. And a roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not rolled. It's not a roll.
Some of them are.
No. That is a roll. When it's like a tubular shape, that's a roll.
Yeah.
A cob is like a cobblestone. That's exactly what it is. Like, I can't handle people that call it anything other than a cob.
There used to be a cob shop.
Yeah. Exactly.
Run
it's a
by
fucking cob
run
shop, man.
by an Australian guy.
Yeah.
Guess what it was called? This was in Derby.
You see, we did a gig in Burnley, and we went to like a cob van, and that guy was Australian, and he called. I can't remember what the fuck they call it, but they call it something.
This Australian
It's not
cob
bread
shop.
cake, is it?
No, this Australian cob shop was called Cobbers.
Oh,
G'day, Cobbers.
good eye cobbers. Straight.
Genius.
Yeah.
Absolute genius.
Yeah.
But yeah, barn cake.
No.
You're a fucking idiot.
Do you know what I mean? What the fuck is that?
A bomb.
Yeah.
BARM.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Right.
Fuck off. Stotty. Which is just like a large cob. Have a chip stotty.
No.
No. I can cope with bap, bun, or roll. You used to go and get birds rolls, and they were sold as birds rolls.
Were they?
The tiny little ones. Yeah, like a bag of 12 or 24.
Oh, okay.
And they were little rolls.
Yeah.
Can deal with this
Yeah.
all day long. But if you're having chips, sausages, bacon, egg, any of those in a combination, it's a fucking cob.
Yeah. Cheese.
Breakfast, cob.
Lunch. Anything.
Cheese cob.
Egg mayonnaise cob. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Egg mayonnaise. I wonder if that's solely British. Bit of egg mayo.
Sounds a bit American to me.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Or egg mayo, but without the mayo, it's salad cream instead. And I think
Egg mayo without the mayo is egg.
yeah, but you can't call it egg salad cream because that sounds weird.
Right. Okay.
So it's like egg mayo, but
with salad
you
cream
replace
instead
the mayo with salad cream.
Okay.
So you get like a twangier.
Do you prefer salad cream to mayo?
Fuck yeah.
Do you?
Especially with egg, only with egg. I mean, to be fair, sausage rolls, man. Dip that in salad cream. Boom.
Really?
Fucking brilliant. Yeah, mate, brilliant. Because you get the twang. I find with food when I eat lunch. So if I have a sandwich,
You're a fan of the twang,
well, because you've got a sandwich, sandwiches are quite plain.
right?
So you have to add in something to make it not as plain. So I'll have like a cheese and a ham, when it's normally mayo based because they don't put butter on. So if you're having ham and cheese, there's not much flavour in the way of anything there. Do you know what I mean? The cheese they use is quite mild. The ham they use is ham, and ham doesn't really have that much of a taste. So you've got to bring in the crisps.
Yeah.
So I'll have like a Thai sweet chili. You've got to have like a bit of a spice, or Monster Munch Flaming Hot.
Until next time, thank you for listening. A comment, like or share really helps us out, and we would love to hear your stories and thoughts in the comments section below.